Why you got to say nasty shit, Ray? Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
I sound crazy.
Do you?
I sound like a man, you don't think?
No.
Judge house, hen house, schoolhouse, outhouse. This is one of my favorites.
No highway, no night train. The people keep the city clean.
What do they call it?
Call it Nutbush. Oh, Nutbush. What is it?
They call it Nutbush City Limits. Skeety wop, skeety wop wop.
Skeety wop.
Skeety wop wop.
Hey, girl.
Hi. Hi, everybody. What's up out there in the world?
Hello.
Another 100-degree day in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles.
For the next 2 days.
That's beautiful.
Frying like bacon.
Yeah.
Like good pork bacon.
Blazing hip hop and R&B outside.
God damn it.
Welcome to another episode of I Hope This Don't Get Me in Trouble. I'm Portia.
Hey guys, I'm Courtney. It's your girl C.
Okay.
Here with the latest and greatest.
All right. Okay. Your girl C.
It's your girl C. Everyone starts things like that.
Yeah.
Even
hey, it's your girl.
It's your girl.
It's your girl.
Not anybody else's. Not to be confused with anybody else's girl C.
Just
your
yours.
Girl.
Yeah.
C. We're here today to discuss vaginal health. No, but we should. We should.
We're not.
You guys, it's getting hot. Take care of your coonchies.
But
and that's all I'll say about that.
We should. We're gonna touch on that one day.
One of these days we'll touch on it.
Because it needs to be touched on.
You guys, your sweaty coonchies, take care of them. That's all I'm saying.
Please.
But no, we have great things to talk about.
Good stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry that I sound like a man.
Waiting for my coffee to steep.
Yeah, you guys, we're exhausted. We have to
Fucking
drink
exhausted.
coffee during the episode. I don't know why we're tired. It's nap time. Whatever. Starting with another look into Black excellence this week.
Black excellence.
Blacks are better at everything. I don't care if you're offended.
We're grasping for all things black and all things excellent.
And here's one of them.
Yeah. What's her name? Yara Shahidi?
Yeah, you say it because you...
Yara Shahidi. I'm going to say it loud and proud. It could be strong and wrong, but it doesn't matter.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Yara,
she's still excellent.
She has been chosen to play Tinkerbell in the live-action Peter Pan.
You'd
really,
love to see it.
I'm really excited about this.
Me too.
She's got a cute little bod for it.
And she's got a cute face.
She's got nice hair. She has some nice ass hair.
Nice silk coming out of her scalp.
Silk, that skin.
I told Portia I'm excited to see it. One, because all these live actions just get me excited. Two, I love that the young blacks are taking all these roles.
Taking over.
Yeah, you got
for
Haley.
the 99 and 2000s.
That's the one, right, Haley?
I don't know.
It's crazy because they're
Hallie.
not twins. Hallie.
Chloe and Hallie.
They're not twins, and how do I not know which one is which?
I don't know. The smaller one.
I think Chloe is the older one because people call her Chloe the Stallion.
Okay,
she's
so
got
it's definitely Hallie.
A good butt.
She's got a good butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Hallie is playing the Little Mermaid, which,
with that
by
little
the way,
angelic face and those little Asian eyes.
When the fuck is that coming out? I've been waiting on that.
I don't know.
I want to see it so bad.
See, these live action things are really...
Really what? Beautiful,
They're
wonderful?
running me low. I have not seen the live action Mulan.
I'm not going to see it.
Because I heard that our good brother, Eddie Murphy, is not playing Mushu.
Mushu. There's no Mushu.
Oh, there's no Mushu.
Yeah.
See? No, I don't have time
There's
for
no
that.
Mushu. There's no to defeat the Huns. Huh. Did they send me daughters when I've asked for sons?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's none of that.
But I will see The Little Mermaid from our girl Hallie.
Yeah.
And I will
see
Peter
Pan. You like the movie Peter Pan? The animated one?
Yes.
I think the beginning's a little bit boring.
So boring.
First
of all, I'm only here for Captain Hook. Let me
I
just
know.
say.
I just want to see Captain Hook, and
That's really what I'm here for.
Peter, I don't love him.
Peter, no.
I think he's a disloyal little cunt.
Oh God. Oh, no, Robin Williams.
I know. Wow. Because they already have an animated version. I mean, a live action. It's called Hook.
Yeah.
Which I just saw recently. You've been trying to make me watch it for. Did we talk about this before?
What, Hook?
Yeah. On the PCast?
I don't know, but I just know that Rufio used to come into my restaurant all the time. And he was like a regular of mine. His name is Dante. He is so awesome.
Oh.
He's the coolest person. Like, he made me like sing for his friends. And they tipped me a lot of money.
Really?
Still to this day, like my favorite regulars. Fucking Rufio.
Rufio. I don't know what took me so long to watch Hook or like why I eventually watched it, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
But that animated Peter Pan.
That used to be my brother's favorite movie. Marcus. We used to play.
That seems like a very Marcus
with
movie.
action figures.
To reenact the movie?
Yes. He was of a particular age. He was not that young.
Okay. Don't put Money Mark out there like that.
He was a good brother. He kept me entertained. But anyway, Black Excellence.
Yara Shahidi. You better play that role,
yeah,
girl.
Get my girl off Blackish and Grownish.
We've had enough. She's grown. Not just ish.
Yeah.
And we want to see that black, not just ish self in Peter Pan.
Put
as
that
Tinkerbell.
perfect hair in a bun.
Oh my God.
Such as this.
With the little bang.
Yeah.
Not the bang. The bang.
Woo.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I've already broken out into song twice.
Thrice.
The first one was you, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're excited to see it. Don't even know when it's coming out.
It doesn't matter.
Nothing's fucking coming out right now, you guys. I miss the movies so much. It's the only thing that I love to do in this life. Okay.
Go to the drive-in.
Yeah, I do go to the drive-in by myself because...
So, on to something not so excellent.
Not so excellent at all.
Real bullshit.
God.
You bearer of bad news?
Why do I have to be the bad?
I'm a bad
cop.
Grim Reaper today.
You guys, you remember when we talked about the horrible Christians? Well, they're back.
Those
okay?
radical
Christians.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
There you go.
You guys, I'm trying to pour coffee.
She's trying to pour coffee right now because we need to pick me up. Anyway,
French press.
These radical Christians, you guys, they're back running around.
You can hear it.
Maxwell House. Do you remember those commercials? The best part awake. Oh, that's Folgers. Oh my God, there's so many coffee brands.
All right, radical Christians.
The radical Christians are running around town. If you guys don't know who Kyle Rittenhouse is, okay? He's the 17-year-old little bastard cunt who walked around with him and his group of armed militia friends at one of the Black Lives Matter protests in Kenosha after the Jacob Blake murder. Not murder, but you know what I mean, shooting. And he is right now in jail awaiting trial for murder. He shot 3 people. He killed a white man who was trying to disarm him at these protests, and then he walked right by the cops, and the cops ain't did shit.
Nothing.
Then
Not
they
a thing.
went and arrested him later on just
peacefully.
To put this fucking peacefully walked him out of the house. Anyway, these radical fucking Christians, and guess where they come from? Atlanta, South, the fucking Bible Belt. Fucking the South is. I mean, I love the South, but
it's raggedy.
It's
sometimes.
So ragged.
It's so raggedy.
They have this group, and they've raised over $500,000 in monies to get him out of jail.
Full on support. Now, it doesn't say whether it's like mostly white Christians or mostly black Christians. Of course, they left that out. Doesn't matter. They're doing it all in the name of the Lord.
In the name of the Lord. Let me tell you what these Christians said. He's being unfairly charged with murder. They said it's clearly self-defense because the reason he started shooting was that someone walked up to him and apparently pushed him.
Okay.
And he shot that man.
Okay.
They said it's clearly self-defense. he's being wrongfully charged with murder, and they're wanting to give back to someone who bravely tried to defend his community. That's what they're saying. This group in Atlanta, they're called Friends of the Rittenhouse Family.
So here's the thing, just to be clear, to make it clear for all of our troublemakers, we are lovers of Christ.
We do love Christ.
Followers of Christ.
Yeah.
But my qualm.
What's your qualm?
Sometimes with my Christian
the people
brothers
who
and
also
sisters
say they follow Christ.
Yeah, is they feel like there are no Christian radicals.
Right.
Like they're radical as fuck.
Absolutely.
There are people shooting up other churches and abortion clinics and hospitals and schools, all in the name of Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
We're not all the same.
No, definitely not.
Everybody who follows Christ don't follow the same way. We're not all the same. And I just think it's very...
The thing about religion is, and it's terrible, but in each church, in each group of religions, I mean, everyone is saying that they're using the Bible to make all of these judgments and rules and laws.
Right.
And they take everything in there and they interpret it on their own.
Take what they want and leave what they don't.
Chew the meat, spit out the bone, as my mom used to say.
Okay.
And so then you have, I feel like that's a lot of times where radical Christianity comes from, because they're like, oh, well, God said, smite ye down. And then they go shoot up a bank or something.
This is what I'm going to say about religion.
Say it.
I'm going to say it once. I ain't going to say it again.
Say it.
I'm going to say this about religion.
Okay.
A wise man once told another wise man who told me that God, the Almighty, did not give us Christianity. He gave us the laws. His word.
He did.
The Biblet.
Hid the Bible, the commanders.
You know, Christianity came long after Jesus.
Yeah.
And whoever set it up for us,
The white man.
the Roman Catholics, whoever set it up for us, set it up for them.
Yep.
And for the benefit of them and their ideals and what they thought the world should be. So I'm just going to leave that there. And I think that...
And it still operates under that umbrella.
It operates under that umbrella. Times. And everybody in the South, black, white, purple, indifferent, you know, we are devout Christians. And going and bailing out murderers from jail. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy and unfortunate, but not totally unbelievable.
It's very believable.
But that's a whole lot of scratch for a murder.
That's a lot of money. And they said that their goal was like only $500K. First of all, only
$500K, and they knew they were going to scrounge that up.
They surpassed it.
Jeez.
In just like 2 days. Who's donating?
The support.
They just started
because they feel like he was defending his community.
Himself and his community. Okay, so they started the fundraising page. Who are these people donating? I mean, obviously other radical Christians, but like, who are you?
Yeah.
But when I tried to start my GoFundMe to move to California, I only got $5.
Did you really?
Yeah. People only sent me $5.
Oh my God.
No one believed in my dream.
Oh my God. And here you are, bitch.
Fuck y'all. I don't need y'all $5 now, bitch. I can send y'all $5.
We can send you $5.
What? But they're donating to get this murderer out of prison. $500K.
Well,
I mean, the same thing happened with Ahmaud Arbery.
Yes.
They raised money to get his murderers out of jail.
Murderers.
Raised money.
Heavy on the murderers.
Which, by the way, what's going on with that case? I feel there's a stay on the trial right now, so it's like delayed. But like that needs to go ahead and go.
Everything's delayed.
Yeah, that needs to go ahead and go up.
Nobody's getting their fake justice until 2021.
Oh my God. Yeah. Fully fake justice.
So if you're one of those little fucks who
donated,
you better. I would love to hear from you.
Keep your head on the swivel.
I would love to hear from you. I want to understand your position. Sometimes I want to know where people like. So what were you thinking in there?
What were you thinking? What did you think this man was? I don't want to hear your position. I ain't breaking no bread.
No bread. Okay. That's her. Middle finger to the law.
Middle finger to the fucking law.
Middle finger to the law.
And to the radical Christian group who raised all this money. And unless you guys want to send me a couple of $1,000.
Right.
Then...
Anyways.
I'll take my middle finger back. But...
moving on from the racists and shit.
We can never move on from racists.
We can't.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Ugh.
Yeah.
Trump let him out.
Oh my God, he's a race baiter.
He let them out.
I say this all the time
because they got so comfy.
Because as we talked about before, black people are very in their Trump bag right now.
They're in their Trump bag.
And they're like, oh, Trump isn't racist, whatever. He's right now, did you see saying he's going to give all this money to black businesses?
How much?
It's a lot, like 500 million or something like that.
Podcasts count as a business.
Hey, D-Trump,
can I get a bit of that?
D-Trump, we need a couple.
Come on, Donnie.
Millie. But they're in their bag on him. And what I always say is, even if he's not racist, he's a race baiter. I don't care.
He knows what he's doing.
He's posing as a racist to get all these people, different people on his side. His first campaign, he was against the blacks and the foreigners. Now, what's he against? Now he's for the blacks because now he needs the black vote.
He needs it.
He's a race baiter. Whatever.
And it also doesn't mean anything that somebody has a lot of black celebrity friends because everybody loves black celebrities.
Yeah. Everybody loves regular black people. So everybody loves.
And even if you don't like regular black people, you're going to love a black celebrity.
You're going to love them.
You're going to love them.
Yeah. So he's brought out the racists.
They're a comfy bitch.
I'm exhausted with it.
They are out here screaming white power.
I'm just waiting to meet a Karen so I can fight.
Okay, so
You don't want me to?
No, the idea is that when you meet a Karen, you're supposed to keep it cute to expose just how much of a Karen she is.
She'll expose herself. They start with you.
You gonna start acting like a nigga.
They start with you. If you run up, you get done up.
You run into a Karen, you gonna start acting like a nigga, and I don't have time for that.
Well,
because your GoFundMe didn't work, and if I put it up,
you gotta get me out of prison.
I'm gonna get you out.
First of all, I almost had a Karen moment yesterday. This is off the docket, you guys.
Off the docket.
Completely.
We do this a lot.
I went to the hydroponics store, and this lady came in. And we were talking, I was with two people, and we were talking to the guy at the counter. And she came in and started interrupting. She was like, Sean, I need 6 of these, and I need to return this, blah, blah, blah. And so he was like, okay, I'll be with you in a moment. And he kept talking to us because we had patiently waited our fucking turn like everybody else in the store.
Right.
And about 5 minutes later, she said, I need to return these. She said it again. I was sitting down like on a box at the register, girl. I sharply... turned my neck to her and I said, oof, let me go outside. And she was rattled by that. I didn't say anything else because she apologized to me at the end of
she was being rude.
She was being rude. She apologized to me and she complimented me on my body because she knew she was being rude, but I didn't want to have to lay hands on her.
At least it wasn't your hair because I would be like, okay, Karen, you're doing a lot.
Okay, Karen.
When I have my faux locks, everybody...
Oh my God. Somebody asked me how long I've had them, how long I've been growing my locks.
What'd you say?
I said, they're
12
not
years.
real.
No, you tell them 12
They're
years.
clearly not real. White people, please. You know it's not fucking real. Anyway.
They don't know.
They do fucking know.
No,
I'm sick of this fake obliviousness. I'm sick of it. You know this is not my real hair. You've seen my real hair. Stop asking me if my hair grew overnight. You know it fucking didn't.
Aw, Kerns McGurns.
What?
It's beautiful.
Ugh.
It's beautiful.
You see how Portia over here defending the white. Anyway, we're way off topic and we're way over time. My mom
doesn't know anything about weave and she's not even technically white.
She's not, but she just doesn't wear weave.
She's got white woman hair. And that's that.
She just doesn't wear weave,
know
though.
Anything. She doesn't know anything about it.
You know.
Unless it's a quick weave and it looks like a hat, she's oblivious. She doesn't know.
And it looks like a hat.
Because back home, quick wigs be looking like a hat.
I call my wigs, I can't even remember right now. I can't remember. My hair hats.
Okay.
Wow, you guys, I really blanked out for a second.
Yeah.
That is exhaustion. Anyway, from being in the heat.
Coffee.
Wow. We really got going on that. Okay. So, moving on. We're going to talk about something that is been a larger debate among the masses for so long, and it comes up all the freaking time, and I'm sure it's coming up right now because it's election time and the politics are talking about governing women's bodies like they always fucking do.
Was this on Black Twitter or TMZ?
It was on Twitter.
Okay.
I mean, it was on TMZ too.
But Black Twitter.
But he tweeted it, and that's where it started. Like,
And he's black, so Black Twitter.
yeah, Black Twitter. Ipso facto.
Okay.
Eric Benet.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Eric.
Hi.
Wait, didn't he used to be a sex addict?
Didn't he used to beat people? I don't know.
God damn it.
Never mind.
Never mind that. Eric Benet recently tweeted about birth control being for the wrong gender.
Hello.
And this is what he had to say. Theoretically, a man can impregnate 4 women a day per year, which would be 1,460 pregnancies.
It's my type of nigga.
Oh my gosh. A woman can give birth only once a year. If birth control was the objective, then science created the pill for the wrong gender. Because are we really controlling birth if men can just go up knocking up different women?
No, we're not.
No. You're just controlling the birth of one woman.
Yeah.
Or that I don't know. But this has always been in the air. Everyone always talks about it because men love to fucking put rules and regulations on women's bodies.
Yeah. Who came up with birth control?
It was a man, I believe.
I'm sure it was.
It was a man. And I
so
think
he can shoot somebody's club up with no consequence?
Well, they said it was because this lady was getting sick because she was having too many kids. Or it
just doesn't make...
It doesn't make sense. Let her get sick.
Let her get sick.
I mean, just give a warning out like they put on the back of cigarettes. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a whole
birth
poisonous
control would
pill.
be super lit, but let me tell you how many of them would not take it.
Yeah, they won't even wear condoms.
Because that's
man birth control. It's supposed to be.
Numero uno.
It's supposed to be man birth control.
They don't like gloves. 2, I think that there are men, serial baby daddies.
Mm-hmm. Future.
Who really just love getting bitches pregnant.
For what aim, though?
I mean, I don't think it's a terrible thing. I think it's a terrible thing. It's wrong the way that it's just done now.
The way they just shoot up everybody's club.
In the biblical times, like the Lord, in order for him to bless you, he used to promise people children.
Yeah, he did.
They were blessings.
Yeah.
Not to be taken for granted. And they were also within a family unit.
Right. And now they just going around.
I really think it's just biological. I think that men are just like, let me get this bitch pregnant.
God.
And then they get a feel for it and they keep
First of all,
going.
that's like the first thing they'll say to you. Like, to lock a bitch in, they'll be like, oh yeah, we got to get her pregnant.
Yeah, no.
No,
God,
you don't.
No.
Have you talked to her about this? First of all? Y'all think women be trapping men? Men really be trapping women.
And I'm going to tell you this first and foremost as a light skin from the South. You raggedy niggas
are always telling.
How often do you see an unsuspecting light skin walking down the street, 12, 13, 14 years old, and somewhere in the distance, there is a neighborhood dope boy.
A hood nigga.
At least 25 or 26, plotting on that young girl, and probably 90% of the time gets her preggers.
Plotting on your pregnancy.
Without telling my business, I will say this.
I think you
I have had people in my lifetime who I generally believe that they only wanted to knock me up is because they thought I was cute and because I was light and they wanted to have a light child.
They wanted to have a light baby.
Oh, that's what we were supposed to talk about.
Yeah.
Time for that bitch. We'll be here all day. All day.
We could touch on it a little bit.
Talking about these fucking colorists out here.
I know a lot of men right now that don't think colorism is a thing. And that literally get on my case every time we talk about it. But let's finish talking about this.
We're going to finish talking about this and
really quick. This episode is sporadic.
Sporadic.
It's all over the place. Yeah, they want their kids to look a certain way. So
I think they just get addicted to making babies. I honestly do. I think it makes them
I have had men. Men are just careless, and this is why they need to be the ones on birth control. Because I've had men while they're, inside of my vagina, and then they're just like, "Can I nut in you?" Like they're asking like if I'm on the pill or something, and then I could just say yes. I could be lying.
You could.
They're careless.
But then think about how many lies we accept from niggas. If you asked a nigga if he was on birth control and he
would
said
lie.
yes,
he would lie so he can go on that bitch bad bike.
We'd believe him.
Would we? I would
believe
know
all
he was
types
lying.
of shit.
No, we don't believe. We know they're lying. We just accept the lie. That's different from believing.
So then we're back to square one with all of these children, basically. Is because,
Yeah.
we ain't shit and they ain't shit either.
Nobody
apparently.
shit.
Okay.
Nobody shit. Men, would y'all take birth control? Would you take your birth control on time every day?
Hells no, they wouldn't take birth control. Let me tell you why I know they wouldn't take birth control.
Why?
It's because they won't get vasectomies, even though technically they're reversible, and they will suggest that a woman go under the knife, like a major surgery to get your tubes tied, rather than you just get like
my best friend has a vasectomy.
Oh.
I drove him.
My brother has one.
Yeah.
Praise God. He's also got a lot of kids.
Needed it.
He also has a lot of kids.
My best friend only has 2, but
he loves love. What can I say?
He didn't want to have any more, so he went and got a vasectomy.
Yeah. My nigga would never
get a vasectomy,
and I would never ask him to.
Well, you don't need to. If that's not what you really want to do, then you don't need to.
No, I'm just saying,
he's not at risk of like knocking up 1 million people either.
They're always at risk of knocking up 1 million people.
No,
I don't believe that he would. But at some point, I'm not going to be able to make babies anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's never going to stop.
No, he's not.
He's always going to be able to do it.
Yes, always, forever.
That is scary. How come they shit don't run out?
Exactly. And that's why they need birth control.
That's why they need the birth control.
It is for the wrong gender. Eric Benet was right. It's for the wrong gender.
I don't know if you hit people, Eric. I don't know what you do in your spare time.
I don't know if you... Maybe he thought about it because he likes to have sex. I'm pretty sure.
But you were onto something with that. Eric, never mind your personal life. That right there is the ticket.
You're right on the money, Eric. It was made for the wrong gender.
Unfortunately, it's never going to happen.
No, it's not. Because remember they had those trials and then they said men were experiencing all these symptoms.
We experienced symptoms.
We experienced the very same, if not even worse, symptoms.
Birth control fucks with your hormones so bad.
It's horrible.
I literally tried it for 5 days and I physically assaulted Andre all 5 days.
I take birth control.
Meanwhile, she's telling me not to get on it.
I'm telling you not to get on it. No.
Okay.
I don't want you to put that poison into your body. I am already poisoning myself for the both of us.
So your birth control for the both of us doesn't protect me from getting pregnant.
Yeah, it does.
Pregnant.
It sure does.
Pregnante.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. That's not how that thing goes. You know, Nope.
I'll protect you with my BC.
Nope.
I've been on birth control for I was on for 8 years, and then I took a 5-month hiatus, and now I'm back. It's been 8 months.
Okay.
I had to count on my fingers.
You feel good? You feel fine?
I don't know if I ever really feel crazy.
I just need to know why you're against it for me.
Birth control?
Yes.
Because it's not good for you. Okay. And you're married. Why do you need to control your birth? You do things that married people do.
Because I have things to do. These children
should have done them already.
No, these children take time and money.
Should have done them.
And I enjoy being thin.
You're still thin.
I don't have time for this.
You're still thin. And you don't even like birth control.
I don't.
Don't get the Depo shot. You remember in high school, all the girls were getting Depo and they're all
and claim that's why they was fat.
Yeah, that's what they said. I think the reason I got off my birth control for 5 months was because I thought it was making me fat, but really I was just fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. don't. I want to know what the side effects were for men. During this so-called trial.
I'm sure they weren't that bad.
They really could have tried harder on.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't that bad. Men are pussies.
Yeah.
Any little thing and they're crying side effect.
Yeah.
And they want you to fucking take care of them. When they get sick, it's terrible.
Yeah, so instead of working on this fucking coronavirus vaccine,
we need to be working on male birth control and not condoms.
Real
life
Because if you haven't noticed, those are going out of style.
God. Real life. As a matter of fact, you came to my house the other day and I had a box of condoms on my bathroom sink, and she said, "Why do you have condoms?" You guys, no one likes them.
Like she is not a grown, consenting adult.
We all want to be bare bite.
I was like, bitch, what you got condoms for? I know you ain't using them.
And she's right.
Ooh.
I wasn't using them.
But they were there.
They were there. But yeah, men, would you be able to take a pill at the same time every single day? The things we do so that you can just recklessly shoot into our uterus.
That's you.
Huh?
No.
They wouldn't?
No.
I'm not saying they will or they won't, but
I'm too paranoid to even allow that kind of behavior.
That's true.
Birth control or not.
You're really putting a lot of trust into
so much trust.
People that half the time I don't trust in regular life. Men.
We're all screwed up. It's our brokenness.
We
That's
need
why
therapy.
there's so many babies out here.
We need therapy.
Yeah.
All of us.
All of us.
But I think Eric Benet was onto something there.
Okay. So, do I feel like being fired up today or no? Because
fired up about what?
Because I can discuss Nene or I can talk about you fucking colorists.
I don't know. I don't know whether you feel like being fired up today or not.
Fuck it, let's fire it the fuck up.
We are veering off of the notes and we're going balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall.
Because as Portia just said about those young dope boys who used to be trying to holler at her even younger light-skinned self.
Only because I was fair-skinned.
She was light-skinned.
For no other reason.
That's it.
Because I wasn't even like a stacked light skin.
No, she was,
Skinty.
as I said about Bella Thornton, skinty.
I was skinty.
Yeah.
And
13.
I've always
fuck?
looked much younger than what I was. And at 13, you can imagine I looked roughly 9 or 10.
Oh my God. She used to wear underwear with the days of the week on them.
I did.
At 13.
They were from Mud. Remember that?
Yeah, I do, with 2 D's. Mood. But it had those little things over the U, so was it mood?
Could have been.
They were ahead of their time,
okay. Honey. You talking about mud.
Muddy panties.
Mud panties. I had no tits.
Okay.
No ice.
Okay.
I'm still out here praying for hips.
Okay.
So I didn't have them then. Only thing I could have possibly had on me was a decent calf muscle.
Okay, she did. And you still do.
I still do.
Pretty good calf muscle.
Yeah. Teresa gave me legs and ballet.
And dancing.
Thank you, ballet. Yeah. I appreciate you. But, yeah, you raggedy niggers out there.
You love light-skinned women.
And you love to act like it doesn't exist. You raggedy light skins out there love to act like
it doesn't exist.
Light is not a privilege.
It is.
That you own. Just like being a white woman.
Yeah. You are maybe not as high in the ranks.
Not as high in the ranks.
But you definitely have a privilege. Obviously, this comes up for me a lot because I'm brown. And my best friend is light-skinned. My mom is light-skinned.
Yeah.
A lot of people around me are
light-skinned. All of my friends are brown.
She's trying to give back.
You and Dee Dee are brown.
She's giving back by befriending all the browns in the community.
I mean, light skins are bitches sometimes.
Brown people can also be bitches about the subject.
You were bitchy.
Yeah.
But I was also a bitchy.
Yeah, we both were bitchy to each other, and it's not our fault. They pit us against each other.
They pit us. They did. They did. When we were children.
Yeah, it's not our fault that we're conditioned to just be like, oh, she light skinned, so everybody's going to treat her better. Oh, she dark skinned, so people aren't going to treat her as well.
Yeah.
It's not our fault. You don't just, at 11 years old, you don't know.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
When you were a child, brown child.
Yep.
You were really cute.
Thank you.
I remember the pictures. You were really cute. But to be honest, to be like legit.
Yeah.
How often a day did people call you gorgeous
Never.
or beautiful?
Never.
Even as like a young.
Never. You did, I'm sure.
Every day.
Gorgeous.
All day.
Gorgeous.
All the time.
Yeah, never. I can't remember once ever being called as a child. Definitely not gorgeous. And barely cute. I got some, you look like the Black Matildas. I got...
Oh, you were so cute, though.
I never got gorgeous, though. I never got cute. I don't know if that really, like, stuck with me.
I think that it does, only because, and I'm going to tell you why, because it stuck with me, too.
Okay.
In both ways. Is because when it's harmless to, like, your parents and your aunts and uncles and your grandparents when you're there and they see a little light-skinned girl, or they run into their friends and their kid, like, oh, my God, she's so pretty. Or when they're describing another pretty girl, they're describing, oh, and she's light skinned and she had curly hair and just the nicest green eyes and that kind of stuff. Like, it forms your standard of beauty, like whatever you think is really cute, really pretty, whatever.
You see how their face lights up when they talk about
another
people.
This
is not to take away from the fact that you were really gorgeous. You were.
I was all right.
You were pretty. You were a cute kid.
I was a cute kid.
Yeah, it's not to take away from that because you were.
But they gave me a lot.
They gave you so much. And it's not even that they gave you so much. It's that they were unwilling to give it to another brown kid.
Yeah.
It hadn't.
Without saying that she was a pretty black girl.
Yeah.
Oh, she was a pretty dark-skinned girl. Yeah. Oh, she was just like,
Yeah. No need to throw on this. It's almost like when people are like describing black people, like if I'm around somebody, they'll describe black people and they won't want to say she's black. But if she's light-skinned, they'll be like, oh, is this light-skinned girl? But then I'll be like, you can say she's black.
You can say she's black.
She is black.
You just say it.
It's not a racial slur.
They never say, oh, this dark-skinned girl.
Never.
Oh, God.
Never.
They would never.
Yeah. But this topic, honestly, it comes up mostly like with either like men I'm dating or
always. Always. It comes up with men that I'm dating because I'm annoyed that I am their preference, and the only other thing that they would prefer is someone who is actually ethnically ambiguous because I am just Hillsborough black and white.
I mean, but you're kind of big.
Not really.
You don't think so?
No.
How many times do people ask you what are you? What you mixed with?
Usually they guess and they be right. I'm black and white.
But if they have to question, that means you're big.
I understand that.
Okay.
But the only thing that's better than just a regular light-skinned black girl
is really foreign looking.
Is a really foreign looking
green-eyed
Blasian.
Yeah.
Even if you Dominican or Brazilian, but they don't really know that's what you are because you got like this nice long wavy
hairs.
Yeah. But you got
damaged.
tan skin, hips. The only thing that like hair. there's like
there's a hierarchy.
There is.
The light-skinned black girl is better than the dark-skinned black girl. The ethnically ambiguous girl.
The light-skinned girl, we don't even know if she's black. The light-skinned girl with curly hair
is better than
the regular light-skinned girl. The light-skinned girl with curly hair and light eyes is better than all of those girls.
Yeah.
And a white woman with black woman features.
Yeah. So there's this hierarchy of.
Oh, and if you're a thick twerking white girl,
you might as well.
You're a unicorn, run for president. You got it in the bag, fold it up.
No one will ever say no to you if that's the case.
She's here. Let's pack this shit up and go home.
Yeah, and I think that probably, because dark-skinned girls, maybe their upset is because we don't have anybody to really treat badly because there's no one underneath us, damn it.
Well, I will say this. I understand why dark-skinned girls are upset. I understand. It's just like this disgusting cycle is they come at you kind of like, oh, you think you better than everybody. But generally, they do because they've been told their entire life.
They've been told that they are. Yeah.
That they are.
They've been told that. If you got told constantly that you were better than everybody, you 100% will walk around believing it.
The problem is, so when we met, Courtney hated my guts.
Yeah.
For good reason. Half because she was designed to, and the other half is because I was just a little cunt. But I will say,
was designed to be.
In my own defense, I was designed to be a cunt, but it was so fake because I was terribly insecure, which is why I was just so extra.
Yeah, you needed to cover that up.
I had to cover it up. You want to know why I was insecure? Because in elementary school,
my girl is holding on to this, y'all.
But I had time to think about this. Once I had a baby and she was light skinned, I just started to think about all of this
things that would happen to her
because she's the only light person. I mean, outside of me and like my mom, but like on her dad's side, she's gonna be the light one.
Yeah.
And I need her to know, don't act like a little bitch
because of it.
Just because you're fair skinned. Calm it down.
You can be a bitch for other reasons.
Other reasons, but not that
just
reason.
because of that.
But in elementary school, there was, I was cute, but I didn't think that I was very pretty. And I only thought there was one other girl. I just thought this girl was so pretty. And guess what the fuck she was? Some version of Spanish. I don't know. Maybe Spanish and black. I'm not sure.
Yep. Mixed. Ethnically ambiguous.
Curly brown hair. Lots of it. And green eyes.
It's the green eyes every time.
But I mean,
it's the green eyes every time.
And I'm glad I didn't get them, because I would have been, first of all,
even worse. Even worse.
If the Lord would have gave me my mother's eyes,
she would have been even worse. Hell on wheels.
Oh my God.
Hell on wheels.
Ugh, I would have been so typical.
Yes, you would have.
I would have been gross, bro.
Stereotype. But that's okay. You don't have them.
I don't.
You're fine.
Yeah.
She scraped by.
I scraped by. I really did.
But continue, tell us.
But it's that cycle, like, I was just projecting. I was insecure. There was a whole lot going on. But again,
that's why most
people felt
people
that way about me. One, because I was giving you a little bit of that, and also because you were.
I was also projecting.
Yeah.
On my insecurities.
And we were children. We were 10.
Yeah, my insecurities about this light-skinned girl. So
we were 10.
Yeah.
And we were literally the same.
Exactly the same. As you can see, we've been friends for fucking 20 years. Over, God.
Could not see that we were legit the same.
The world has designed us to think this way. And it really pisses me off when people say it doesn't exist. I get into like full-on arguments. I am a great debater.
Yeah, that's like white people saying that racism doesn't exist. Or like they don't understand white privilege. That's crap.
I had this conversation the other day. A friend of mine, who's also a mutual friend of a friend of mine, came over to my house and I cooked for her. Anyway, she's married. Mm-hmm. So my guy friend was like, oh, she's got to learn how to cook. She's married. She has to cook for her husband. She got to step her game up, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, but you see what we're talking about here. The married person who doesn't know how to cook and the non-married girl who's going to have to teach her how to cook. She is light-skinned, but I don't think that's why she got married. But the non-married person would have to teach her how to cook. And I was like, you don't see how this feels a little privilegey? Yeah. That you think that she has to step her game up and learn how to cook for her husband, but she really doesn't, because he already married her knowing she didn't have to cook. But bitch, ain't nobody finna marry my ass if they find out I can't cook.
They're not.
I have to have the whole package, and it's just really frustrating sometimes. It's fine because I do have it,
but you have to.
You have to.
You have to.
A dark-skinned girl has to, and it just pisses me off when men
and
are always
light-skinned girls don't have to.
No,
I mean, eventually they might, because I say this all the time, and it's kind of a joke, but it's not a joke. Like, for every gorgeous girl or bad bitch, because I really hate that phrase.
Oh my God, bad bitches link
there
up.
is a nigga that is sick of her shit.
Yeah, of course.
And she's probably light-skinned.
Of course. So there's a nigga that's sick of anybody's shit.
It runs the fuck out.
But you don't have to have it to get in the door.
No, I have literally gotten jobs.
Oh, yeah. That's another one.
I just walk in and I just get the job. Especially being from the South, or honestly everywhere. But for sure in Florida, like, I am the acceptable black.
Yeah, you pass.
I pass. Mm-hmm. I am... Now, she's pretty. She's black. She's pretty. I don't usually think that black girls are pretty.
You don't even remind me of a black girl.
You're not like the other ones.
Yeah,
You're not like other black girls.
That's raggedy. How can you let that come out of your mouth to somebody?
I've made so many situations awkward with so-called friends.
You should.
Because they think that I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. No.
Yeah, no, bitch, I
will
don't.
Fight you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Because I am black. Okay?
And being in LA, and because it's light skin central out here.
Yeah, everywhere.
Being in entertainment, I've heard things.
Yeah, I mean,
about dark skinned women.
As a dancer, I've not gotten jobs because they wanted the light skinned girl. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and it's been to the point where even like the choreographers are like fighting for me. They want me on the job, but I haven't gotten the job because they wanted the girl that was light skinned. That's the look they're going for. Whatever look that is.
That's just what it is. And I will never stop fighting for my brown girls.
She'll befriend every brown girl in the world if that's what it takes. I will
never stop, because it literally agitates me. Like, my baby daddy has a type.
Yeah.
He says he does not.
For sure he does.
It is so insanely clear what it is.
What his type is.
You know, we're not even going to go into it.
Yeah.
But he's not unlike every other nigga that I know. Even the ones that, like, I dated and it was like, oh, yeah, I've dated dark-skinned girls and I do this and I like all women. But I be looking at them like, but who you with?
Who are you with?
I'd be like, I'm
you
cool
like all
and all.
women.
But
do you have to give the dark-skinned girl a second thought before you go over there?
if she's dark-skinned, she has to be, first of all, that skin has to be impeccable.
The teeth.
Her body has to be amazing.
The body,
her teeth
the hair.
have to be perfect. That hair has to be laid. First of all, it can't even be natural kinky. It's got to be like that Indian shit.
Just...
It's got to be like fucking Taraji pressed.
Yeah. Silked out.
Silked out.
So you can't tell that she's natural.
So you can't tell that she's natural. Like, you can't...
It's hard stuff out here, first of all, and I have it like
if I was dark skinned, I would have never existed in his world. Never. One, because I came out the gate and my hair was just like whatever. I didn't wear makeup. I wore fucking leotard and tights every day.
Yeah.
Like, I was regular as fuck. The only thing that I had going was I kept a French manicure.
My girl loved French.
My body was all right, and I was
an
animal in the sack. But if I was dark, he would have kept me in Winter Haven. Okay.
I really feel like, aside from the fact that I'm just kind of charming anyway, I really do have to be charming. I really do have to be funny.
You have to be all of those things.
I really do.
In general, black women do, but darker black women.
And I'm natural.
Darker black women have to be even more.
Yeah, I'm natural. I don't have sparkly white teeth.
They're always surprised when you're not super ghetto.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And they find it wildly entertaining if I am even a little bit.
Yeah, if you're ghetto, it's like great.
It's like, oh my God, she's got character.
And if I'm ghetto,
she's
people are like,
fucking star.
Courtney, calm down.
Afraid.
Yeah, calm down, please, Courtney.
Courtney, please.
But I am ghetto, so fuck that. And she's is too. I've got ghetto tendencies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was raised... Don't make me start saying 80 deuce PV again. Not today, guys.
Please don't.
But it exists, y'all. And I'm sick of people acting like it doesn't exist. And when you bring it up, everyone thinks that you're like hating. You're being
like bitter.
I'm not hating.
Which is why I have to do the same exact thing. Because I cannot stand for somebody to look at a dark-skinned girl and tell her that she's just tripping or she's just being bitter, she's just mad. It's the same thing as black people who say they're being treated unfairly. Yeah. And white people are like, get over it, shut up. Like, no, it has nothing to do with it. I am fair. Can you see me? I'm light.
Yeah. It's
and
privilege.
I see it.
It exists.
If you're friends with a light-skinned person who doesn't see light-skinned privilege, stop being friends with them.
Unfriend, defriend.
Defriend them.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that girl.
Please.
Push her into the sun. Make her get dark. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, it exists. I'm really honestly sick of arguing with men about it.
For real.
Because god damn it.
At this point, I just joke about it
just
constantly.
Just say you like light-skinned women and go.
Because you don't like tall niggas.
No, I don't.
You also don't like light-skinned niggas. But that is something
I don't know if I don't like light-skinned niggas, but I do have a...
You had one.
...propensity to date darker men.
Yes.
Which is crazy because the dark men really be the ones after these light skins. I don't know. Yeah, I do like darker men. You know
what I think? I think that you should start dating people who legitimately believe that you're their type.
Well, how do you find that? That's the thing. So
we know a couple niggas who like
what?
We know some niggas who prefer. You can look at their track record and see. Oh, he like.
That's the thing, though.
These types.
That's the thing. So the person that I was most recently dating, who I would describe as dirty light skin, hood light skin, ghetto light skin,
not like what you mix with, but like
he's just black, but he light skin.
Yeah,
but not even like fair, dirty light skin.
Yeah. This is awful. This is trash.
I wouldn't say that his track record is not dark skin. Like, as I think about the people he's dated. Most of them have been dark skinned.
Well, then he's a loose cannon. He doesn't have a type. He's all over the place.
Yeah, loose cannon.
He's me.
He's you. What are you even doing with yourself? You'll date just whatever. It's about the vibe for you.
Don't.
Oh my God.
I've got a type.
You.
He's little.
I
He's
ain't
buff.
got no fat.
He's dark.
Yeah.
He's Haitian.
He's your husband, and he had better be your type at this point.
He's my type.
But yeah, we do kind of just have to start dating people that are our type. My last relationship, I always felt like I was not his type, and I wasn't his type. He liked Mexican women.
Yeah.
So,
and when y'all broke up, what happened?
He had a Mexican woman, multiple Mexican women. But then he told me he misses black women. Get out of here. He doesn't.
Go home.
Yeah,
Roger.
So get in touch with your light preference. Get in touch with it, because it's not your fault either. You've been taught to believe that light is better too.
But just don't act like it's not a thing, because you don't want to seem shitty, because it's not. Your preference isn't shitty. It's what's shitty is that you just acting like
it's not your preference.
Yeah.
If it is, it just is.
Get what you like and go.
And go, okay?
What did 50 Cent say?
About what?
Something about he said something about like dating like foreign women or like these ethnic type women, and everybody was like, what's more ethnic than a black woman?
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't want that bitch from around the neighborhood. I see her. I want that bitch from over there. You see, I don't see that shit every day. Like, he was just like dead ass, like honest about, look at this little Cuban bitch.
Yeah.
You don't see that shit back home.
Growing up. Yeah.
You know, and I understand the appeal. I absolutely do, because foreign hoes be beautiful.
They be cute.
You know,
they be cute.
I get it, but I'm just saying, it's like it's the tear down.
Yeah, of
it's
the
other
tear down
person of the other person's tear down of the other woman, and it's just like,
it's not called for.
Just say what it is.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah,
it's. I'd love to run that word together.
Just say what it is. Just, you know, because I got a homegirl.
I love when Portia says, I got a homegirl. Then you need to get like that is your bio. I got a homegirl.
I got a homegirl, and she white, and she thick, and she twerk, and you know, she's got all of that stuff going on, and I have had to explain her privilege to her. She gets it. She understands it. She doesn't really. I don't think she got it like growing up or saw it, because she was just so enthralled in the trenches.
She definitely wasn't.
The black guys that she was dating or her friends that she was hanging around.
She definitely wasn't.
But I had to explain, like, bro, like, we walk into like a room and we all doing the same exact thing. You and your other thick black counterpart here, you're doing the same exact thing. And, you know, it's not as impressive.
Yeah.
When she does it. It's impressive when you do it. And I call her unicorn all the time. And I don't know if it offends her or if she feels some type of way about it.
Maybe
but
she loves it.
She shouldn't like feel a way, but because it's the truth. She's a unicorn.
That's how people looking at you.
Honestly, we could talk about this all day.
Yeah, we could.
We could talk about it all day.
We're
not gonna.
We won't, but we could.
Because it will come up again. Because you little colorists, you always come to peek your head out.
I can't believe
do something stank.
It hasn't come up until right now.
And get us all riled up. Honestly, it was supposed to come up the first episode.
We always forget because it's just so much to unpack.
We literally talk about it all the time. There's so much to unpack.
God. We'll be unpacking it bit by bit.
It's our therapy.
We have to talk about it.
Because neither one of us have found our black therapist to go to.
How do you even choose a therapist? It's really hard.
I think this is our therapy for now, until it might just be that forever.
Okay. I'm probably going to go to a real therapist at some point, though.
You let me know.
I will.
How she is. Because she's going to be a woman, too.
Absolutely. Black woman. Gotta have her.
Gotta have her.
Thank you, health insurance.
For real.
Gonna pay for it.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
We'll be unpacking that bit by bit. But for right now, let's unpack somebody else's shit.
Yeah.
For a moment. In this segment of Good Friends.
Bad Advice.
With your girl C and your girl P. No? Okay. You want me to read?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Portia just likes listening to me read.
I do. That's story time.
Here is our letter for the day. Hey, ladies. What's up? I need help and quick because my wife is mad at me. All right. All right. So here's the story. Me and my wife live in Orlando and my mom lives in Georgia. My mom... Oh, God. I thought I was going to die. My mom came down to visit this week and me and my wife haven't stopped arguing since she got here. My wife is really mad because she said my mom has been overstepping her boundaries. My wife cleans and my mom cleans behind her. My wife cooks and my mom comes in and adds extra seasonings. Then my wife even got mad because my mom sat in the front seat of the car on the way to the grocery store. I don't see the big deal, honestly. I'm her baby boy and she just likes to make sure I'm taken care of. Is this an issue? How do I fix it? You're damn right. Are you married to your mom?
For real.
Is your mom sucking that wee at night?
Is she throwing cat? I'd hope not.
I hope to God she's not.
It's an issue.
It's an issue. Your wife has every reason to be mad. And I'm going to let the person who is married with a mother-in-law take it over.
So, I have always had a great relationship with my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Mainly because
good way to start it.
I never tried too hard.
Yeah.
Like, ever. And it's also been like 1,000 years. So she practically watched me grow up.
And she just had no choice at that point.
She had no choice. Where was I going to go?
Yeah.
Where was he going to go?
Yeah, nowhere.
He always comes back. I will say that... Okay, let me just start by saying mom needs to get in the back seat.
Mom's got to get...
I'm just going to say mom just got to get in the back seat. Let her be chauffeured around and just be mom in the back seat.
What are you doing in the front seat? What are you doing up there?
You know, just get in the back seat.
Are you holding hands with him?
Unless there's like a reason, if she's got to recline, if she's got a back problem. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but if she is able-bodied,
put her in the back.
Put her in the back seats.
Yeah, she's not aiding the conversation. She's not
navigating.
Choosing the music. She doesn't have an aux cord.
No. She's got to go in the back, and it's fine because you said wife very specifically. Once you get married,
that's it.
You have to very politely push your parents the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
Because that's just...
You're not mama's baby boy no more. You're your wife's baby boy now.
That's it.
That's it. You're your wife's baby boy.
I'm the captain now.
I the captain now.
Okay.
The part that really struck me, she walking behind your wife seasoning?
That, first of all, that's just going to happen.
No.
I have never done anything in my house or made a meal without his mom eyeballing me to death. But to be fair, she does that to him as well.
Okay, so
she
that's
does
different.
That to anybody, and because she just, that's just mom shit.
She did that to me too.
That's mom shit. That's what you do.
But she also will give you a compliment if it's good.
She will give you a compliment if it's good.
Some moms are just bitches. Let's just say it.
Yeah, thank God I didn't get like a horrid mother-in-law.
Some mom-in-laws, even just your boyfriend's mom, they can be real bitches and protective of whatever this little bond relationship with their son that they think they're going to lose. Territorial.
Sometimes it's that, and sometimes it's just the older women get, the judgier we become. I will say that when Legacy was born, his mom was here, my mom was here, and my dad was here. Like, they were here for it was like 3 weeks.
That's so much.
It was so much just to help. And it got to the point where their help was like annoying me in the way that I was starting to feel like they just didn't think that I could do anything on my own.
You don't trust me to do it?
And plenty of times, even up to when Legacy was a year old, Andre had to say, Mommy, just let her do it.
Yeah,
she's got to. Let her do it. Like, if you don't think just let her do it. And I appreciated that, but that was something that he had to do.
Yeah.
He also had to explain to me that it's just in her culture as a Haitian woman to just get up and do. Mm-hmm. To just do it.
I think as a woman, period.
Just get up and
we just don't wait for other people to do shit. We just do it. We just want it done.
Especially if you've raised kids, if you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, okay, let me just do this and and you feel like you're helping.
Yeah.
But for the younger person, it comes off like you trying to sun them. Yeah. A little bit. Cleaning things after something's already been cleaned.
That's
I'll
a
fight
lot.
you.
That's a lot. That is, I will fight you. First of all, your son's house is dirty as fuck. And he don't
raised
clean,
a little dirty bastard.
He don't clean this motherfucker up. So if I missed a spot, it's because this shit is so filthy in here.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Sir, you just need to tell your mom to back off respectfully. Respectfully.
Your wife.
Respectfully.
Your wife is now the first woman in your life now. Just the same way y'all want women to really put y'all niggas first. As a matter of fact, so my dad's mom just had surgery on her thumb. And I was talking to my dad, and he was saying, my grandma's Caribbean, so basically she does everything in the house.
Okay. Everything.
Yeah, she does every single thing. But since she had surgery on her thumb, my granddad has been having to do shit. And so my dad was like, oh, she never taking that fucking cast off now. And I was telling this to a man, because I was saying, like, my grandmother, like, even, like, irons my granddad's underwear. Like, I remember her and my mom would get into it because my mom wouldn't, like, do shit like that for my dad. And I was telling this to a man, and he was like, oh, I want that treatment.
What are you doing to deserve that?
One, what are you doing to deserve it? But the point of that story was the same way y'all want women to just drop everything, because first of all, I would never iron my dad's underwear. Like, but you want me to start doing it for you and like putting you first and like making your plate before everybody else's and like, you want me to do all these things for you and make you feel like the number one person in my life, but you can't even tell your mama to sit in the back seat. Ooh, like y'all just have to also do that to your wife, your woman, your girlfriend. You have to. The bitch you fucking, whatever it is.
You have to.
She needs to feel special.
I agree with that because I do everything that Andre asked me to do.
I know.
Literally everything.
And doesn't even have to ask twice.
You know, I'll just do it. But there was a time where he did have to ask twice and 20 times. And he only...
and 20 times.
He only had to ask that many times because he was acting like a terrorist. Yeah. He was bringing strife into my life. Yeah. So I didn't want to cook anything for him. Light bars. Because he was lying and shit. And he was being a butthole. And he wasn't taking care of me, not even like financially. Which
not making you feel special.
He wasn't taking care of me financially.
No, he wasn't.
But he also wasn't emotionally, you know what I'm saying?
He was just checked out.
He was just a shitty boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's a great husband, though. But because he's a great husband, and he has been great since we got back together, and he just decided to be, I don't care what he wants me to cook or clean, or if he comes in here and wrecks the house, which he does a lot, and then I have to clean up after him 30 times a day. I'm glad to do it, and I feel like he deserves it, and yeah, you're supposed to do that for certain types of niggas. It's not just your duty just because you have a vagina. Right. And what did he say? He don't see the big deal about his mama.
He don't see the big deal because he said she.
You need to get your priorities straight,
that's their baby boy.
You need to get your shit figured out. You
want to be somebody's baby boy for the rest of your life?
I understand your mom can do that at her house.
Yes.
When you go to your mom's house, because we do the same thing. We fly back home. Yeah. You know, because we miss that. You know, our people.
I miss somebody fussing over me. I go
washing
home.
your clothes before you put it in your suitcase.
Exactly.
You miss shit like that.
I go home when I want that treatment, but don't come up in my house. And I'm quick to tell adults that come into my house. I'm grown. Like,
so grown.
I'm quick. Don't ask me why this is here, why this is that, why nothing.
That's what they do, though. I'm just going to warn you before you get married to, I don't care who he is or how cool his mother is. Instead of telling you to do something, they're gonna ask you why you didn't do it.
Passive aggressive.
You're not gonna get baby some socks. Yeah. You're not gonna
passive aggressive.
You're not gonna add a little.
And you know what my answer would be? No. You're not gonna add a little what?
Yeah. He also doesn't. Listener, friend of ours, doesn't understand the dynamics of women because, you know, she is not your mother's child.
No.
She's another grown woman.
And she doesn't have to behave that way either.
And two grown women around each other, there's always going to be like something. Yeah. There's always going to be a little bit of something.
Where there's smoke, there's a fire.
You can have mutual respect for sure, but you know, little shit like that is going to rub people wrong.
And especially if it's like something, don't let it be something that she's like proud about. Like, let's say I think I'm a really good cook. Right. And then here come your mammy. Sprinkling in a little bit more whatever the fuck she found in the cabinet. Like, don't, you know. Yeah. Was my food not good? And also, like, are you saying stuff to your mom? Like, because I would feel like.
I'm sure you are. Because that's what y'all likes to do.
Was my food not good enough? Like, now your mom's here. You like this whole situation. Anyway, it's an issue, sir. And we basically just told you how to fix it.
Get that mama under control.
You got to get her under control because you give them an inch. And they'll definitely take a mile.
At the end of it, just tell her that you're trying to do the right thing by your wife and you have to You want to make her feel good. You want to make her feel important.
You want to make her feel like this is her home. Yeah. This is her house. This is her house. Yeah. It's not your mom's house. You need to make her feel that way so she can continue to take care of y'all's house, because if she feel like it's somebody else's house, hell, I would just let her take care of it. Here you go, Ma. Move on down from Georgia. Yeah. Clean up every day.
It is possible wife could be like just harboring some frustration and resentment, because you know, like if I'm cooking and somebody's mom is there, his mom is there, instead of asking him, is this good, I'd probably ask her, just as a way to, you know,
build a little relationship, bond,
learn something.
It's like when you walk in the kitchen and you're like, you need help, to somebody's mom, when you hoping they say no.
Hoping they say no. Hoping they say no.
Yeah, I understand that.
Man, I was never that girl. I was never that girl.
You didn't ask?
I mean, I would clean up after myself. Yeah. But I was never the girl to like walk in to somebody. I didn't cook or clean for niggas that wasn't my nigga. I didn't come to your house and try to put my resume on the counter for housewife. Right. I didn't kiss your mom's ass. I have never, ever, ever done it. Ever. Yeah. I could have done it a little more maybe, but I don't see the fucking point.
You don't need to. It worked out.
It worked out.
I just don't like cooking in other people's kitchens. So... yeah. I'm not privy to asking if you need help with cooking. I might wash a dish or...
yeah, I'm going to clean up after myself. I might even clean up after him. But I'm not...
I might take a plate out, or I might take something out of the oven.
I'm not doing all of that, because I don't believe that that's just like something that women need to walk around... just doing for everyone. Because if that's the case, then nigga, you need to be doing a lot for me.
Much more.
You start paying these bills. That's your resume.
Here we are. We're back at gender roles.
Here we are. Back with the shits.
He didn't ask about gender roles, but we're back at gender roles somehow, because God damn it, it's important.
God damn it,
it's important. Okay. But yeah, you gotta get mom a little bit together. You definitely don't want your wife to get her together. Don't let it get that far.
Don't let them do that. Don't ever let your mom and your wife fight.
Don't let it get that far. I wasn't a wife yet, but I got into a fight with one of my ex's moms, and that's when she, like, oddly enough, started to like me more.
She was toxic.
She thought that was like her respect thing. Like, she was talking shit about me to my ex's baby mama, and I just called her and aired that shit out.
You have lived a life.
I'm telling you, bro. I aired that shit.
You have lived a life.
I called somebody's mom and said, if you got something to say, you can say it to me. Ooh. To someone's parent. She still calls me to this day. Loves me. I love her too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to think about.
Yeah, you know who it is.
I was only thinking of one other person who you could have cursed out, somebody's mama.
I don't even know who that would be.
Long ago.
Okay. We'll talk about this off record.
Mama
me and Portia have
mess.
Me and Portia have that one. I did. Okay. Me and Portia have these things where we'll text each other and we'll say off record. We will hold on to something until we see each other 5 days later.
Because it can't be trusted in a trail.
No paper trails. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say about that. I don't know if you have something else to say.
No. Wife, check your mammy.
Check your mammy for I do. Because I keep that bitch on me.
It's the 2 fingers.
I keep that bitch on me, and I ain't scared to pull it out on nobody. Whole. Nearing the end of our day here. We've got a Florida man, and then we're going to get the fuck out of here, okay?
It's hot.
Portia's got to go pick up her baby.
Yeah.
We've always have really good reasons for ending.
We do.
Even though we would come to an end anyway.
Yeah.
Florida man is actually a woman today.
Florida hoe.
Florida hoe. Florida bitch.
Florida bitch.
Florida cunt. You want me to read or you want to read?
You know I love story time.
Oh my God. Okay. Florida woman arrested for stealing $12,000 from Fishing Buddies Massacre GoFundMe. Again with the GoFundMes.
It's a theme.
Except I only got $5,000. $12,000.
It's a sign.
I know we usually just read the headline, but I just want to explain. So basically what she did was these 3 boys actually did die.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't know them. She just used their likeliness and impersonated them, took their pictures offline, took the description, and made a GoFundMe for herself. And was all at the Walmart barefoot and shit. Like, buying shit. Paid a $1,300 water bill.
What an evil genius.
Oh my God.
What an evil
$12,000
genius.
Pilfered the money. Yeah.
Beware.
A Florida woman.
A Florida woman and these fucking GoFundMes.
Yeah, you guys, research your GoFundMes, damn it.
And give to us if we ask for it.
Hello? If I ever set up another GoFundMe, I better see more than
want
5.
a laptop, for real.
We do need a new laptop. Maybe we'll set up a GoFundMe.
I think we should. You set it up. Nobody's going to give it to me. They think I'm loaded.
No one's going to give it to me either because they also think I'm loaded for no reason.
What if I just don't? You know what? Fuck y'all.
I'm not loaded, okay?
Fuck y'all.
And that's Florida Woman for the day. And that is your girl P and your girl C for the day.
You know?
While Portia takes a swig of her coffee. Thank y'all for listening, for tuning in yet again, another week with your girls.
With your girl.
As always, you can watch these on the tube.
I'm so glad we do this.
What? Podcast? Oh my God.
I have such a good time.
Gay.
Such a
I'm
good
going to
time.
catch flack for that, for what I just said.
That's fine. If anybody knows Charlemagne, tell him that we are so interested in being on his Black Podcast Network. Please.
We are wanting deeply to be on his podcast network, okay? You guys think we should be on there? We should. Are we not black? Are we not podcasting? Are we not networkied?
Are we not all of these things?
Are we not all of the above?
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, that's it. Follow us on Instagram. This is Trouble, TRBL. Watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can listen to the podcast on Apple,
Review
Spotify.
us. Rate us.
Rate, review.
Please.
Okay? We really appreciate. Subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. We're fun gals.
Repost. We see them and we repost them.
Yeah, we love it. We love the love, okay? But that's pretty much it.
That's it, ho.
We out.
Bye.
Bye.